Hello everyone, my name is Ciara and welcome back to my channel. And please do remember, if you do not like what we say, how we say it, or why we say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so I'm once again joined by my Pisces-Twin for this reading. And so what this reading is going to be looking at is what is your witchy power, your psychic gifts, psychic powers. We're going to look into all of that and see what comes up. So for the piles that we have here today, we have pile 1 with the sodalite stone, pile 2 with the labradorite, pile 3 with the celestite, pile 3 with the zebra jasper, pile 5 with the purple goldstone. And please do remember, if you guys are at all interested in getting a personal reading, because of course these are general readings for a lot of different people, so not every message that comes through in a pile may resonate, and you might actually be drawn to more than one pile because your message might be spread across more than one. There is information down in the description about how to get a personal reading. In fact, I've added a new special joint reading between me and my Pisces twin so that you guys can receive a personal reading from both of us. And so I also want to mention that now all of my, personal readings are going to be done via video, and so you might notice that the prices for each one has been adjusted to include, just doing video now for that. So with that said, please do take as much time as you need to select whatever pile resonates for you personally, and we will see you at your pile selection. For all of you who picked pile 1 with the sodalite stone, and please do remember that if you hear more than one voice, that is because I'm joined by my Piscean twin. And so let's go ahead and look into what your possible psychic powers, witchy gifts, all that kind of good stuff might be. So for your tarot, we have the standing stones, which is essentially justice. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We also have the 2 of Swords. Let's go ahead and look at all of your cards together this time around, because I'm feeling like that. We also have the Traveler, move in a new direction. We have the Yes, just say yes card, as well as Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Okay. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. We also have Gaia awakening, preparing, relocation, ascension. That is really interesting.
Yep.
And then we, of course, have candles with magic. And lastly, we have friendship with bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. So definitely something that's really standing out to me, especially with something like the 10 of Pentacles. And then you have the Keepers of Earth here, that you are not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are very much connected to, those who have passed on, especially within your family line. You have a lot of guardians who come from your family. I feel like, these ancient ancestors are with you, and so you can communicate a lot with them. Also with something like travel, the Traveler, move in a new direction, as well as Gaia awakening, preparing, relocation, and ascension. You are part of this, the ascension that is going through Earth right now, as well as something to do a lot with you, and traveling and movement is a part of your gifts.
What I see here is that possibly you have a talent in which you can astral travel.
There we go.
So you can go to different realms. You have contact with ancestors, obviously. You actually probably are a practitioner of witchcraft or magic, and through that it helps you to hone in on your talents and stuff. But what I'm also seeing here is you have, through magic too, is you have the ability to manifest things very easily, but also you have an ability to bring resolve to situations where there's conflict, or you can easily smooth out situations. You're very diplomatic, and you're able to bring about this, say there's two people arguing or whatever, you have the ability in which to smooth things over because you're a very calming person, and it's like magic. It's like you can bring two enemies together and create friendship between them. You have the ability to make friends very easily. Yeah, you're definitely connected to, you have like an ability, like here with the Ten of Pentacles, you have Earth here, you have Gaia and Awakening here. You definitely, I'm feeling like an Earth sign with possibly a lot of you, but also you have a strong connection to, Earth itself and that whole manifestation. If you look, you got little coins here, you got like, the round, the round, the round. You're seeing a lot of that here. So, and right here, I feel that you have the ability to manifest things, and you're very abundant in your life.
I totally agree with that, especially when I was looking at this and with the plants here. So you might also have a talent or ability in regards to working with the earth, working with the land, with plants, maybe kind of like a green thumb of some sort. Also with the candle magic, that's, for me, it's connecting back to, again, this like you are not alone. I feel like you have a strong connection to the spirit world, and almost through like candles you can work with that and speak to the other side in that way.
Literally, it says your manifesting abilities are strong, literally, with this card right here, which I think is really cool. Keep your thoughts and focus positive. Use candles at home, at bath time, and in sacred ceremonies. Study candle colors for healing and magical purposes. Keep shining brightly. So yeah, this, if you're not already doing it, if you add some candle magic into your regular rituals or whatever, it's gonna actually boost things for you. Working with the element of fire might add a little kick to things. You know what I mean? For sure.
I also feel like, kind of just looking at this, there might be an opportunity coming up soon for you to possibly travel or relocate. And I think that is a message when that comes up for some of you, to say yes to it. Because especially with this Gaia Awakening card, it's talking about you're being prepared to make a change in location or a shift in your surroundings. The shift can be a geographical or deep inner shift. New experiences and synchronistic events will occur to connect you with a specific people and opportunities so you can fulfill your life's purpose. It's time to reach out to your true soul and or star family. You are receiving upgrades now that will assist with propelling you to a higher level. It's a great time to connect with Gaia. And then with the traveler card here as well, the road you're on may be a road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you'll be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You are also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you're really grown as a person. Know this recognition will support you in going even further, and there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. Exactly.
Interesting.
And even with something like the Two of Swords here, I do feel like there's some sort of decision coming up for a lot of you. It could be in regards to a travel, or maybe even saying yes to a certain friendship. Because again, you have that ability to, again, like we've said, to manifest and call in connections.
And literally, it's reiterating what I just said right here. It is a time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible.
I definitely feel like, too, kind of going back to some stuff we've already mentioned, like, you, again, are somebody who can go into a situation and kind of heal, I feel like, rifts between people, especially with this traveler. Like, I'm getting the sense of, like, almost like a nomad. Like, no matter where you travel, you can find a tribe of people you connect with and even help others to connect with each other. I'm not sure exactly, what kind of, if there is a specific psychic power already like established that relates to that or not, but it feels like that is kind of your gift. It's kind of like this healing connection amongst people.
That is a very nice and good gift. We need more of that in the world right now.
Because you're very much about justice and fairness for all people involved, balance in that way. Definitely. You may also be connected to animals as well. A very loving soul. You care about both animals, spirits, plants, you know, the earth, all those aspects.
Earth angel as well. There's a lot of wings going on here. You have a bird right here. You have a bird right here. I'm seeing feathers, wings, things like that. In this right here, even, it's like she's, calling it out, and it's like, there's some energy coming in, or she's sending it out. It's that manifestation once again. Also, I'm seeing the moon here, so lunar cycles could be really important to your manifestation process. So pay attention to what those are. Yeah.
You are literally like magical, especially with something like the candles here. So I also feel like the compass might be a significant symbol for you for some reason, or the star.
Star seeds. Well, obviously. Come on now. So the number 11, you could be a life path 11, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else.
Again, I'm going back to, I feel like you are, for some of you who picked this pile, you have like a really beautiful garden. Like, I feel like you could be very, very good with plants and growing things. Again, it kind of goes back to manifestation. Even, not just working with candles for your manifestation, but working with plants. Because I know that some people do things where it's like they'll write down a specific intention, they'll plant it inside a flower pot with some seeds and a plant, and, mattering on how the plant goes, it kind of represents, how that manifestation is coming about. So I feel like that's also something very earthy energy here.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's pretty much everything we're seeing here from your cards. I think it's a really beautiful energy and power that you guys have. So if this reading resonated, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about it, and if you would like to help and support the channel in any way, please do check out all the links down in the description. There's links to my Instagram, my twin's Instagram, and again, we have a special Pisces-Twin reading that you guys could, purchase if you would like to, have a personal reading in that way. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 2 with the labradorite stone, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that is because I'm joined by my Pisces twin. Now let's go ahead and see what is going on for your possible witchy gifts, psychic powers, all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and lay out all of your cards. So for the tarot, we have the 6 of Swords. We also have the 4 of Swords. Wow, a lot of sword energy already. As well as the Page of Pentacles. Let's see. Then we also have Shaman with Trust in Higher Forces. We then have Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We also have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? We then have Exploration with Boldness, Unknown, and Limitless. We have Broomstick with Clearance. And finally, we have 2 of these. So we have the Harvest. So it says, as the waves of the ocean are infinite, all the trees in the forest grow tall. Let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. And then we have Romance. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me in this hour. So, wow. Interesting. So, something that I'm getting off here, especially with that 4 of Swords here, your dreams are very powerful. I feel like you have prophetic dreams, perhaps, or very vivid dreams. You might even astral project in your dreams, or something along those lines. Lucid dreaming.
Right. I'm seeing that as well. Obviously, this is quite obvious right here. Okay, shaman. You have possibly some shamanistic lineage within your bloodline, or you are practicing shaman yourself. You got maybe some Native American heritage as well. You're good with, I feel like, you're pretty decent at manifestation as well. I feel like I'm getting a warning in here, though, to watch out, because I feel that there's maybe somebody around you or surrounding you that you need to clear out, because they're totally making you feel like you have to, dim your shine because they're maybe jealous or envious of your talent. I see that you've got roses here, you've got rose right here. Roses are something that, you might want to surround yourself with. I would wear rose oil, possibly. And possibly I'm getting the fact that you could be kind of a muse to people because you're like a really beautiful person, and it inspires others. So maybe there is somebody out there, though, like that's close to you or something, who's trying to crap all over your parade and make you feel like you're not good enough, or perhaps that there's something odd or weird about you or different. Well, screw that. Don't buy into that. Definitely know that, like, and here we have harvest and we have this page of pentacles. That's all about like abundance. You're a very abundant person, and like you inspire other people to manifest things themselves as well. So I'm definitely getting that. I'm not sure about this card. I mean, exploring, realms in your sleep. Definitely. You're able to, like, did you say astral travel on this one? I feel like that as well. Like in your dreams, it's pretty, you can get some profound messages there. You can perhaps get premonitions of the future as well.
So, also, it's like with the shaman, it's something it mentioned was kind of miracles that will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So having trust for the universe, your spirit guides, are really there beside you. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. And so I feel like miracles just naturally unfold around you because you could be very talented, you could be very creative. And so I also feel like you have a strong third eye, and that kind of goes back to this don't dim to fit in, where you might have been from a very young age as a child like very talented and had these psychic gifts, and you kind of express them. I was getting the sense that maybe you even were able to see like elementals, phase, like other things that other people just couldn't see for some reason. And when you express this and you told it as a child, as children do, they just say what they see. Other people, parents, adults, even other children might have ridiculed you, like persecuted you because you said these things, you expressed this stuff, and they thought maybe you were, again, like odd or crazy for it. And so you, for a long time now, you kind of shut that away. And so that's also why the star mother's here. It's like, how can you mother yourself and, self-love here?
I feel like also for some of you, possibly your mother is the one who's made you feel this way. So that's why it's telling you to mother yourself. Because sometimes, unfortunately, in life, for some of us, we just don't get what we need from, one or more of our parents. So we need to learn how to survive and deal and hang by learning to love ourselves and care for ourselves and have respect for ourselves. And when you can do this, not only are you able to, rise above, but you're able to forgive yourself and others. You don't have to ever forget, but in order to move ahead, you have to like let it go and forgive and stuff, which is, yes, the Six of Swords here. You're moving away from that crap. You're better than that because you are an amazing, I see heart chakra person big time here too, okay, which is you're filled with love. And like I said, the world needs more of that right now, big time. And definitely like try working with doing some, ritual work or something where you're clearing. You have to regularly clear. Maybe you're very empathic as well. So you're constantly having to clear your space, yourself, sage the crap out of where you live, whatever, regularly do that. Wear stones and things that could also help you to do that as well.
I also feel like when we have something like the romance card here, kind of going back to what my twin was saying about, kind of being a muse, being very attractive to people. I also feel like it might be like one of your talents, one of your kind of magical gifts is related to romance. Like you can kind of be like a matchmaker for other people or something. I feel like there's something in relation to this romance card. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
a matchmaker.
Yeah, it's kind of like
You're
that.
like Cupid.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like Cupid in a way. Like for some reason, like the image that I got in my head was like somebody who maybe creates like certain potions or like lotions or something that helps with romance or aphrodisiacs or something like that. It made me think of like Practical Magic, the kind of shop that they have in that.
Yeah.
For some reason that came to my mind. So maybe working in that kind of realm.
I get chocolate for some reason. So are some of you like pastry chefs, or like do you make candies, wedding cakes, something to do with weddings too? I'm getting.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe you plan weddings. Maybe you're a coordinator. Maybe you work in that field where you are just all about the love.
Because that's just like a natural power of yours. It's like, again, it kind of goes back to being a heart chakra person. You're just overflowing with love, and you want other people to feel that same feeling. Because again, that might actually go back to maybe your childhood where you didn't receive enough of that love from, you know, a mother figure, a father figure, whatever it could have been. Again, that might not resonate for everybody. And so also with this exploration card, you know, do not limit your thinking right now. You must be willing to be open to new experiences, as the sky is the limit for you right now. Unexpected situations and new discoveries may occur soon, so be ready. Although the unknown may be scary, it will lead you to greater good. Trust in moving forward. And the companion crystals here are smoky quartz, suglite, and then the essential oil is Dorado Azul?
Yeah, something like that. I've never
Interesting.
heard of that. But I think that's cool that they, I mean, I'm literally talking about, you know, regularly cleansing yourself. Smoky quartz is awesome for that. You know, it, you know, absorbs negative energies, you know, it protects you. Black tourmaline is another really good one.
Black obsidian as well could work.
So, I personally like Numite. I don't know how many of you actually work with it, but I really like that stone.
So yeah, I feel like this kind of relates back to the don't dim to fit in kind of thing. Be bold, be authentically who you are, and embrace your gifts, your powers. Again, kind of like with the third eye here, I mentioned, you know, maybe you actually were able to see things as a child. Maybe you just see them in your dreams now. You know, I feel like there's something with sight here as well as, oh, the word that just came out with pheromones.
Yeah, pheromones, totally. Yeah. Maybe you make some kind of awesome concoctions even like, that have pheromones in it. That attract the opposite sex.
Yeah, you're definitely somebody, I feel like a lot of you pick this, you craft something. You do something creative with your hands, and you put a lot of intention and magic towards it.
Working in the beauty industry as well, I'm getting, possibly. But what you do in there is, like, not all superficial and fake. It's more like, you know, you come from a space of intention where it's like love is behind what you do. So
I feel like definitely don't be afraid of the unknown. Embrace the unknown, especially like the unknown in regards to kind of being in contact with these other realms, these other worlds, especially in your dreams, and like the astral projection thing. Like, don't be scared of it when you feel it happening. Like, don't tense up. There was kind of a feeling like that I'm getting off this as well. So, yes, I think that's everything we're seeing for you guys for this pile. If this reading resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. If you would like to help and support the channel in any way, there's always links down in the description for that, as well as to my Instagram, my twins' Instagram. And again, if you would like to get a personal reading with me or with both of us, all that information is down there in the description box. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked Pile 3 with the Celestite Stone, please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that's because I'm joined by my Pisces twin. And so let's go ahead and get into your cards. And so you guys have quite a lot of cards coming through, so it's going to be really interesting to see.
Some messages big time that need to be heard, I guess.
And so we have, starting off with the tarot, the 9 of Pentacles. We also have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. We also have, oh wow, the Lady and the Lord, which is the Lovers.
Ooh la la.
We then have the Crone, card 8, which is Strength.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. A lot of major arcanas.
5, 6, 8.
And so we also have Snake, Shed Old Skin. We also have the Summer card, Bask in Joy and Light.
Can't see it.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Then we have literally the Oracle. And wait for important information. Look, we have the snake reappearing here again. we then have, how do you say this? Imara, where you are being called to journey to. Where are you being called to journey to? We then have releasing with purification, spiritual cleansing, and letting go. This is kind of a theme that's popped up for quite a few piles. We also have tarot cards, guidance. We also have Imbolic with awakening, Imbolc. We also have the scrying mirror with shadow. And lastly, we have sensuality with your freedom flowing far. I'm messing this up. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. Wow. This is interesting. So definitely straight up, I feel like one of your talents is definitely you are an oracle. You may work with tarot cards. You may work with scrying mirrors. You have the gift of kind of like prophecy, just reading the cards, that connection. Divination in general, whatever it may be for you. Also, you are going through some sort of awakening at this time. You know, you are doing this purification. You're moving forward somehow. You're embracing your sensuality. Your sensuality is a gift of yours. I'm getting this sense of kind of like a siren or like a mermaid or like, you know, it is a mermaid.
Yep.
Oh, look, it is. So yeah, maybe you have like a really beautiful voice as well. Maybe you sing. I'm getting like almost like drum circles, kind of like chanting kind of singing. And with the snake with shed old skin, I feel like you can rejuvenate yourself a lot, especially with this strength card here. It's like you can go through multiple transformations and kind of reinvent yourself a lot, almost kind of like a shapeshifter.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, and I really don't want to butcher it, but I'm going to try. It's Imrama, I think is how you say it. Okay,
that sounds more right.
And literally, this card is talking about a journey of the soul. So perhaps when you are working, like she was talking about drum circles and things like that, maybe you are a musician, maybe you are a singer, and you work, you know, with a band or with other people. Whenever you're like connect with music or possibly even dance, it like literally takes you somewhere else. Like, you know, you're able to really tap into that divine energy. Yep, there you go. And, you know, it actually strengthens your abilities and your auric field. And I get the strong sense, I get the strong sense that people, when you are doing this, when you're dancing or you're singing, people are like completely like spellbound over you. And it's, you know, probably because you are projecting incredible energy, you know, and people can pick up on that. And it's very attractive. So
like bees to honey.
Yeah, exactly.
Bees to the flowers. And even something like the lovers here, it's like I feel like you attract partners with your sensuality in that way.
I'm going to say the obvious here, and I'm going to go there. Sex magic.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I'm totally getting that as well, big time here. And that you're damn good at it. So, I don't know if anybody out there does try that or does, you know, partake in these things. I'm very curious to know. But I get a strong sense of that from this group that, you know, that if you do take part in that, it works good.
I also feel like, again, kind of going back to the scrying here, you might scry with, because there's so many different ways of scrying. So you might scry with, again, a mirror, with smoke, in water, like a bowl of water, underneath the moon, perhaps. What was it that just came into my mind? I hate when that happens, and then I forget what I was going to say. Oh, so we're talking about the shadow here. This is talking about your shadow self. So, you know, that might be a part of engaging and unlocking a lot of your gifts, is finding balance and unity with your light side and your dark side here.
I also see, look, you have, you know, this is spring and this is summer. These are two, you know, potent times for you, but also that ties in with the sensuality and the Lord and the Lady, because let's face it, that's what that whole time of year is all about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm getting that as well, that these two, you know, this particular time of year could be a very strong, powerful time. And I'm getting Leo feelings from this as well. Maybe some of you are Leos, possibly, what?
So it's funny she's saying that, because even though we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is an earth energy, I just keep looking at the salamander here, and the salamander is always related to fire. It's related to the element of fire. They're kind of thought of as dragons. At least that's what I've heard. So again, that kind of, I feel like more of a sense of a fire sign here than necessarily
But also
an
water.
earth.
I'm getting water sign as well. Because we're seeing a lot of water as well. So maybe you have both in your chart as well. Also, you could be born in the year of the snake, because I see snakes in here a couple times. And plus, you have the mermaid here for water signs.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Pisces. So, what else? How many of you out there work with Carnunos? Because maybe you should if you don't. And if you don't know anything about Carnunos, check it out. Look it up. What else am I getting here? I see wings and birds a couple times as well. I mean, you have the bee, obviously. You have wings right here. You have a hummingbird. You have a bird right here. Dogs, which means you're a very loyal person. And then, those that come to you and surround you in your life are very loyal to you as well.
And it's interesting, talking about the sensuality card, it literally starts off by saying mermaids are celebrated for their sensuality, their sovereignty, their beauty, and their freedom. They revel in their desirability, and we are going to work with them in this powerful, liberating, energy of this spell that is specific to this card. In fact, I'm actually going to show this spell because I feel like maybe some of you, it might be important. If I can get this to come up. So go ahead, pause this video if you would like to write this down, take notes, because I feel like this might be of interest for some of you. The mermaid energy is really important here for you guys. It's all about, releasing any sort of issues with sexuality, any kind of guilt or shame that is associated with that, and just embracing freedom and, again, that energy. So I feel like maybe for some of you, that's resonating more, that you need to work on that, because this is part of your power. Your power is related to your sexuality, to your femininity, to your masculinity, whatever it may be. And you need to embrace that, because it's going to help to strengthen, again, your divination skills, this ability to, read the cards or scry or whatever, get messages, however that might resonate for you.
Yeah, I feel that, for some of you, yes, that there's probably been some people in the past who have totally tried to make you feel bad about the fact that you are a very sensual or sexual person, because there's so many groups, okay, that's what I'm going to say, in society these days that try to make sex out to be like it's something filthy and dirty and evil and whatnot, but really it isn't. It is a very powerful, spiritual thing, really. And I do not believe that you should just go out there and just exploit the crap out of it. I think you should be very careful with who you pick and choose to be your sexual partners. But I feel that somebody maybe in the past has made you feel bad about this or something, but please don't feel bad about it. It's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with you partaking in that, especially if you're smart about it. Okay.
Yeah, because when you take part in that, you have sex with somebody, you're exchanging energy. And other things, but
exactly.
So keep in mind, how typically people worry about STDs or STIs or however people refer to it nowadays. But it's not just physical things. It could literally be spiritual STDs or whatever. So again, it's an exchange of energy. So be very mindful about the kind of energy you're exchanging with another person. And with this releasing card, it's also talking about letting go of old, mindsets, old beliefs, and things like that. So again, I feel like it goes back to maybe a negative idea maybe about sex or sensuality, your body or something, and needing to come to a time where you're awakening and blossoming in this way and just embracing it, because this is part of your power.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think that is everything that we're seeing here in your cards. If this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. If you'd like to help and support the channel in any way, there's always links down there for that. Links to my Instagram, my twin's Instagram. And if you would like to get a personal reading from me or from both me and my twin, that information is down there as well. And so with that said, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. For those of you who chose group 4 with the zebra jasper here, let's go ahead and dive into your cards. But please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, it's because I'm joined by my Pisces twin. And so let's go ahead and set out all your cards here and find out what are your psychic gifts. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Wands. Wow. And we have the Page of Swords here. We also have the Sun, enjoy success and happiness. We then have Hunter with take down your fears and track down your fears and desires. We then have trust in the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? This is all about kind of like gut instinct, intuition. The light is just doing something crazy. We also have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Very much the Fool kind of energy. We also have, how do you say this? Mintaken. Longing for home, belonging the original light workers.
Obviously, are a light worker. Some of you.
And so we also have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? We also have reflective truth with identity, self-love, and acceptance. And we have prosperity here. And of course, the last one we have is energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me and make me shine.
And you got the Sun card and the Ace of Wands. Dang.
Yeah. So...
Jeez.
You guys have some very strong energy here.
Obviously, some of you are probably connected to... I get 2 deities off this. I get Cernunnos, obviously. I mean, come on now. But I also get Freyr from him. Okay? So I don't know if those are significant to some of you. I definitely see fire energy hardcore here, obviously. I mean, you have the Sun. And also, Freyr is actually deals with the Sun. And I'm not sure if Cernunnos does. I can't remember. He just is all around awesome. But, and then you have, the Queen of Pentacles there. So maybe some of you could be an earth sign as well. Also an air sign, obviously, because you have the Page of Athenes. So, you have the full moon here. I feel, some of you are total, nature witch type people, but also definitely, and light worker as well. Possibly some of you could also be Pisces.
I'm getting a strong sense here, especially with trust the niggle and then answer the call. There's something that you have been hesitating on taking a leap of faith on, some sort of dream, some desire. And you've been hesitating to just do it because that's what the energy of the Ace of Wands is all about. It's the energy of just do it. I think you have, everything you need in order to achieve what you want because you have this magnetic energy right here, a divine kind of inner fire, especially with the Ace of Wands and the Sun here, talking about enjoy success and happiness. We also have prosperity right here, and also this track down your fears and your desires. So again, coming face to face, doing that reflective, kind of finding the truth, identity, your self-love, acceptance, fighting through and taking down the fears and going after your desires now. I feel like you guys have a very strong intuition and, an inner spark of creativity. You can manifest things in that way, especially through creation, just that energy of going out and doing it. I feel like you might do a lot of your practice in private.
Dude, I'm getting, look at, you've got moon here, you've got all this Sun energy. So, I feel like you have a good connection between your masculine and feminine side as well. Keeping that balance in between those is really important. Obviously, the Ace of Wands, that's like hardcore, like spiritual, connection, spirituality, connecting to the divine, big time right there. You know, you're by doing that, you're connecting to your intuition, and it's going to help you. I'm getting, I don't know, I want to say fairies when I look at this for some reason. It's like, how many do any of you like practice? Are you a fae, you know, witch?
Working with the fae
Yeah,
and
do you
spell
work with
work.
elementals and stuff?
Some things that I was getting were, for some reason, clairaudient came into my mind for some of you, especially when I was looking at answer the call. You might have a clairaudient ability. Also with energy, I'm getting the sense of energy work, maybe like Reiki.
Yes, exactly. I just wrote it down. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
working with Reiki. And, you know, when we're looking at this card right here, again, this is a very, she's an elf. So again, working with
God.
the fae, transformation, you know, you may be experiencing a delicate, vulnerable time period of reevaluation. It may even feel like an identity crisis is occurring. As you ask the question, who am I? It signifies a time to become immersed in discovery of the truth of you and fall in love with whatever you discover. The amount of self-love you have will be key in this situation. You are asked to embrace your situation with full compassion and love. The stones for this are opal and golden calcite, and the companion essential oil is citrus.
And that's funny because citrus is always connected also to the sun. So that, yeah, like use some citrus oils, work with them a little bit as well.
And then calcite is a very good stone for creativity as well. And so I love calcite. Calcite is like one of my favorite stones. It's really good for a lot of different things, but I definitely know creativity is one part of that. So I feel like you guys have that ability as well.
I see a lot of birds in this as well. I mean, you've got owls, you've got birds, possibly like these are spirit guide animals that you work with. I mean, he's just all about all of them pretty much. So research about him, what I said, because you might learn something cool maybe that you connect with more if you don't already. Yeah, this time of year this is August, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, summer. See, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. That's a powerful time for you. It might be when your birthday is as well.
I'm also feeling like again, I'm getting a lot of clairaudient senses for some reason off this group. So again, maybe song, music, singing is important for you guys. It's part of engaging with your energy, like rising, like making the energy rise.
And always, because with this leap right here, where it's the universe will catch you. Never ever second guess your intuition or these messages that you're receiving, clairaudient wise or whatever.
Again, trust the niggle.
Yeah, listen to it because it's not going to do you wrong ever.
Again, some of you who picked this pile, you know, it could be a light worker. You could also be a starseed of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a diverse group.
It is a very diverse group for this one. I feel like
it's just all around awesomeness.
I definitely feel like the strongest things here are your intuition and your energy. You can I feel like you can achieve and do a lot of different things with it. You might have actually a lot of different psychic abilities that range across a ton of different spheres. But it all stems back from you, from your energy, again, from your self-love and your belief in yourself.
I feel like for some of you, definitely working out in nature and in the woods, particularly around trees as well, is a really important thing to, you know, do and connect to the earth in that way. Because trees are incredibly powerful. I mean, they're beautiful, ancient, you know, living things that can project amazing energy down into the earth and up into the sky. So it's great to get around them and work with them.
Okay. I think that's pretty much everything we're seeing for you guys in your piles. So if this reading resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. If you would like to help and support the channel in any way, there's always links down in the description for that as well, including, you know, links to my Instagram, my twin's Instagram, and of course, if you would like to get a personal reading with me or me and my twin, all of that information and contact information is down in the description box. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next. For those of you who picked the fifth and final final pile with the purple goldstone. And please do remember, if you hear more than one voice, that is because I'm joined by my Pisces twin. But let's now go ahead and dive into your cards and see what your possible witchy gifts, psychic gifts are. So we have the Five of Wands. We also have the Empress here with the Earth Mother, card 3. We then also have the Eight of Swords. We then have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. We then have the Guardian Angel, you are not alone. We also have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. We then have the No card with wait, postpone, pause, say no. We then have the Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. We also have adventure, innocence, play, and discovery. We have the Hearth with homecoming. We also have fire, passion. And we have Lord God, the masculine. And finally, we have card...
Oh, wow.
Look, 1 and 1. So you have 2 1s appearing here. So 1, 1, 1, you know, that might be significant for you. And then with this love card, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So, wow. You guys might be a group who are very much connected to Aphrodite, that deity, that goddess. Also, I feel like... I'm feeling like you guys are a group who are calling in your divine masculine for some reason, is what I'm getting here.
I see that as well. But I also see that some of you are definitely earth angels. And you are definitely guided and protected by angelic beings, for sure. No doubt about it. Possibly angelic beings, fae, whatever. They're around you. They're surrounding you. Possibly some of you actually work with a group or a coven. Mm-hmm. You're, and in your own right, you are a very powerful, witch, healer, whatever. You're good at it.
Very
Definitely.
fertile.
I feel that the no, I'm looking at these two together right here. Mm-hmm. This is a card like I never, ever pull, I gotta say. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you need to learn how to say no to some people, especially when it comes to, groups or whatever. Maybe, you might have some other magical workers around you who basically are juicing you for your power to get certain things or do certain things. But sometimes you need to learn how to say no, hey, back off. You're draining me. I can't handle it, whatever.
You're clearly very connected also to the Akashic records, and so you have a lot of divine knowledge. There's naturally, you might get a lot of downloads, as they say, and random information that comes through to you. Also, animals might be very important to you. You might have a deep connection with them, maybe even kind of some shapeshifter abilities in that sense.
Or you're a vet and you work with animals or something like that.
Also, with this adventure card here, it's really talking about, something new wants to come into your life. You hold the key to discovering the answers of your situation. So again, I feel like for you, you are really strongly again, this might not resonate for everybody, but you are the divine feminine here. Yeah. Or you could be possibly the divine masculine, but again, I'm getting more of a feminine energy coming through here. And so you are calling in your perfect counterpart. But, with the no, and again, the Eight of Swords, you might be... mentally, there might be some sort of mental block that's keeping it from actually happening, or maybe a false belief that you think, something is happening to you, maybe again, kind of like a postponing of something from happening, and you don't understand why it's not just coming already, feeling kind of stuck, but it's happening for a reason, because again, it's happening to allow for something better to come in, or it's not the right timing just yet.
Right.
There's divine timing here for sure with you guys. Again,
big time divine timing.
Oh,
I mean, look at that.
Especially with the fire and the passion here, and again, you have the hearth here, so you might work a lot with magic in your home, especially getting the sense of being also connected maybe to, was it Vesta?
Yeah.
And cooking for some reason. You do magic through cooking somehow.
Kitchen witch.
Yeah, like a kitchen witch.
Or else you're a chef. You work in the food industry, possibly, maybe.
Fire is an important element for you. You connect a lot to that, I feel like.
Dragons. Maybe you were born in the year of the dragon as well. I always pick up on the Eastern zodiac signs when I'm doing stuff here. I feel that you're definitely a very passionate and loving person for sure. And maybe this postponement is because maybe, you're in a relationship or something with somebody who's obviously not the right one for you. It's causing a little conflict. But learning how to say no and just be like, later, it will benefit you. Especially if it doesn't feel correct or it doesn't feel right or it's just not what you want. Don't just feel like you have to give in to certain situations because, of a feeling or coming from a space of lack or something. I guess that's what I'm hearing. So
I feel like you are very connected to past lives as well. A lot of your divine knowledge, like you are very skillful. You have a lot of these amazing ideas that come through, especially with the Empress, and it's related to literally past lives for some of you. Like you never lost all that knowledge and experience from previous lifetimes. Like you're always connected. That's part of your power. You just naturally know how to do certain things, and you never had any experience with it before in this current life, but somehow you just know. And so
I mean, this is the Empress, right?
Yeah.
This is the Emperor, pretty much, too. So, yeah, I feel like that they're looking for, waiting for, or it's just about to hit, you're going to meet that one.
And so I also feel like for you guys, when you do finally connect to your divine masculine or your divine feminine counterpart, that will help to activate your gifts even more.
Yeah.
Like your combined power can really create something amazing. It's going to unlock portals for some reason. That's what
Key.
It was coming to mind, especially. I'm also picking up this is the Rainbow Bridge. So that might also be significant for some of you here. Your third eye as well.
Yes, I see the third eye definitely, right here, especially. You're very fruitful, that's for sure. You're decent at manifesting things. I mean, I see that, and I'm like, fairies, fae, that realm of things for sure. Oh, and look right here. There's lots of birds and lots of freaking feathers and wings here. Tons of them. My God.
And all kinds of little creatures are appearing. I feel like you guys, animals are naturally attracted to you because again, we have innocence here. So it's like they see something
beautiful,
similar and pure in you, and they're very attracted to you. So you might also be very good again at healing animals. That's part of your gift, or communicating with animals. Like you naturally just kind of know what they're feeling or what they're thinking in that way for some reason. I'm also getting a sense of that might be a power for some of you.
It's an animal whisperer. That's pretty cool.
Also music again might be important here,
or the divine counterpart is totally into music, so watch out for that as well.
I'm also getting a sense of dance.
You guys connect in the 5D, definitely. You already are. And through your dreams, meditations and stuff, you actually can connect further. I think that this person is a very heart chakra focused person again as well. And I'm getting throat chakra and third eye.
Yeah.
And a little bit crown.
Also, probably the sacral as well.
Yeah. But I feel like those lower chakras, you want to keep those clear and flowing free to be able to use, your powers fully. Because if these are not in balance, and people seem to forget about that, it also bugs me that people think, oh, I have to get rid of my ego completely. You cannot survive without your ego, okay? The ego is all those lower chakras. When they're in balance, then everything flows good. If there's a blockage here, you're going to have problems using these other ones, okay? So you kind of honor your ego and recognize, you don't let it control you, but you have to acknowledge it's kind of like your shadow side. You have to acknowledge it's there and respect it, so that these other talents can become more fruitful.
For sure, I totally agree with that. And so I think that is everything we are seeing here in your cards. So if this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. If you would like to help and support the channel in any way, then please do look at all the links that we have down in the description. There's links to my Instagram, my twin's Instagram, and of course, if you would like to get a personal reading by me or me and my twin, all that information is down there as well. And so thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.